That is right. You are tuned into 90.1 WUSB Stony Brook. This is the Outer Library here.
I love Airlines. I was a DJ at the radio and college radio, Stony Brook University, right here on Long Island. And I was looking at the back wall of new releases, and I'm like, oh, what's this? Tried it out, and you hear just a bunch of bass and stuff. And you know, it was the Diamond Disguise album, I think, right? The first one. It was playing on like a Thursday night or something. It was on Kid Avenue in Brooklyn. It was a venue called Glasslands. Okay, an awesome band. They're brand new. It's a girlfriend, boyfriend. The girl's pretty good looking. Experimental rock, really. I mean, it's bass, vocal, drums. That's really it. But I did want to interview them when I got there, so I wanted to get their contact and bring them, have them call into the show and do an interview.
Both Edie and Paul should be on the line. You guys there?
We're here.
Awesome. That's Paul and Edie. You there?
Yeah, we're here.
Awesome.
I'm
so psyched to have you guys.
Republic of me, yes.
Oh, the Republic of you and all.
So, anyways, we set it up. It's like a Thursday night in the winter. It's cold. It's freezing. And George and I, my brother, we
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I looked up all these places and I saw this hotel. It said $70 a night in Brooklyn. It was like walking distance from the show. And it turns out this is a hostel. So which is fine, but we didn't know that. But no one else was paying anything to stay here. We're not above hostels.
No. Our room was a plywood room with a sheet on top of it. And if you go like this, you can touch both walls.
I'm spiffing up, get my hairdo done for the show, and we're sharing the bathroom with like 5 other guys showering, girls too, showering, getting out, shaving. You're like, all right.
How old were you guys? When was this? What year?
Probably like 24. 2004, 5.
2000. Okay.
It was just a door. There was no sign that said Glasslands or anything. It was just a door that said the number up, 232 or whatever it was. I think you literally had to step down, right? It was just kind of this big hall with nothing fancy, with high ceilings, with like pipes going up. And then there's a little bar that sold hot blue ribbons for like $2. It was just a picnic table. It was a picnic table, and there was a bathroom made out of plywood, remember? The bathroom was made out of plywood, but the bar was made out of plywood too. You could tell they built it in a day. It's like they built it for the weekend. And no one was there. I'm like, all right, there's nothing else to do. I guess we're here and just wait. And it's 7 o'clock.
I think ever since after the millennium, I think Brooklyn's been in my mind, the birthplace for real new stuff.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Totally. We don't even play in Manhattan. We live in Manhattan, but I don't think we play here anymore at all because...
We used to. We used to, and when we first got here, the classic club names would come up and we'd be like, yeah, we totally want to play there. But we realized over time as we started to play parties and whatnot, was that the energy that's really alive, like the energy that's actual, that you don't have to create, is created with you, is at parties. And it's very dead, it's very flat at clubs.
Yeah.
It's a whole different exchange between audience and performer at a club than it is at a party. At a party, it's like everyone's there.
Yeah, everyone's there to have a good
party, you know?
Right, yeah, they're already there to meet people, and they're not about spectating. They're about jumping in and doing the thing with you.
When I got in there, it was like $5, right, to get in there. I'm like, oh, we're here to see I Love You Airlines. And this guy's like, who the fuck? I don't give a fuck. We're here to say it's $5. And I'm like, yo, when's the headliners going on? And they're like, who? They're like, I don't know, later. They didn't even know who the band was.
Well, little did we know that entertainment wasn't starting all until about 11 o'clock. Because this is what goes on before things don't start. And we're sitting there, so it starts to get crowded now. We're like, all right, this is cool. Must be some type of opener, we don't know who it was. And the parade starts marching out. They start climbing the pipes to the ceiling. And the parade goes on the ceiling.
I think there was another band, there was a couple bands on beforehand, but there weren't anything like what we were there to see.
Manhattan is fantastic, but it seems like there's not a lot of venues that are big or that noise isn't like an issue or something. And
Yeah.
I don't know, if you go into the bowels of Brooklyn, it's like you can see people hanging from the ceiling doing like acrobatic silk things and like blowing fire and getting dollar bills stapled to their foreheads. Actually.
And then they open up, and I woke right up. I'm like, this is amazing. This is going to be the best show I've ever been to. And she comes out in a basically underwear,
leotard.
Or leotard. Like almost like a bathing suit, actually.
a one-piece bathing suit.
Show fog everywhere, like you were in a dream. It was like
So
you were in a dream, you know, but an awesome dream. An underground.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, for me, I know that what I enjoy most is there's like a sweet spot energetically when we're playing that I think everyone can feel it when you land there. When we land there, and collectively we land there. And it's at that point that energy is frenetic and people want to just freak out. And I know how good that feels. Like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. If we don't reach that place of like honestly letting go, like, then it's, I don't know, I feel like people want a moment of truth and they're waiting for that, or they're ready for that, and they're ready to be active participants of that. And I think that's just that moment of truth, or that moment of whatever, is really letting go to a point of where it doesn't matter what you look like, if you're sweating, if you fall over, if you look ugly, if you look great, you know what I mean? It's not about that.
You are right on. And you know, when I go out on Friday night, some people like to relax. I like to go out and exhaust or exhale everything that I didn't like in the week and just let it go into the air. And you guys were a perfect way for my brother and I to do that.
Friday is awesome, actually, because there's that energy. There's that weekend energy in the air, and that, I think, is reflected in how we approach it on the weekend.
You know what it is? We are horrible. You know, we love the music. We put all the time into writing songs and rehearsing and getting into what we do, but we really, and recording. But like, sort of, as soon as we've ever recorded something, I end up printing up like 20 for my friends and hand it out. And like, that's where we fail, is that in like getting it out to more people. It's just kind of hasn't been our forte.
Hi, this is Edie Duval and Pablo Fontaine, and you're listening to 90.1 WUSB in Stony Brook.